let's start. Let's start right away with placing all the cards into the binder, So guys, the first card that we have got is the Bulbasaur reverse card from 151. As you can see over there, this is a card that I didn't get personally on the 151 opening that we have done so far, but it is the one that we got on the super premium collection of Blooming Waters. So that's the one that I decided to go for. For the next Pokemon, we have Ivysaur, which is the reverse form of the Ivysaur that you can get on 151. I thought that the art on this card was great and decided to put it on the binder. Also, one important rule about the binder, you know that there is like many cards of Bulbasaur, but I'll choose the one that I like the most to put into the binder. And if for some reason I, for example, get the Bulbasaur illustration rare of 151, I'll replace that one with this one, so that we can get like the best arts on one binder. For the next card, we have, as you can see, the Venusaur EX, which is also a card that we pulled while we made the opening of Blooming Waters. Nothing special so far, but I'll promise that this binder will get crazy after quite some time if you give it the time to cook. So next we have a Charmander Hollow from 151, if I am not mistaken. No, yes, this is from 151. It's just that that art has been reprinted a few times in the past, so I didn't remember where it was from. For the next one, we have this Charmeleon, which I believe is from Paradox Rift. I prefer this one compared to the one that you get on 151, and that's why I decided to get this one instead of that one. So let's move on to the next one, and with a big hit this time, we are going to be placing the Charizard EX full art from 151. I would say that this is probably my best hit out of that set, and that's the one that we are going to be placing on the binder. Also, do not worry about like getting expensive cards into this binder. I will take care of this binder the best that I can. Nothing will happen to these cards, so don't worry. Next we have Squirtle Reverse, which I also believe is from Blooming Waters. If I am not mistaken, it is from Blooming Waters. Then we have the Wartortle. This time it's not a reverse version, just because I don't have it. There are some times that I prefer not to get reverse cards, just because they look darker, and I don't know, I like to have like the card like on its full display, you know. Then we got this Blastoise EX, which I believe is also from Blooming Waters. And let's put it into the binder. We have now completed the first page, so let's move on to the second one. We will start with this Caterpie, which is something that I have recently added. This is a Caterpie from the set of Journey Together. I usually, in the past, I used to have the one from 151, but I didn't like it that much, or as much as that one, so that's why I changed it. Next we have the Metapod, also from Journey Together. I really like this one more than the one that I had before, so it's pretty cool. Next we have this Butterfree. Also I didn't change this one to the one that you can get on Journey Together, because here I can take a better look next card we have is Sphero number 21 in the National Pokedex. Very cute art. I don't know, it kind of like gets lost on a tree, so I think it looks very cool with all the shadows and the shade that it has on it. Next card is not one of my favorites just because it doesn't look very well. Like the Pokemon is kind of difficult to identify from the background. But we have Vero number 22 on the national Pokedex. Let's put it into the finder over there. Next we have Ekans number 23 on the national Pokedex. Not a big fan of this artwork, but I think it's the only one that I have available, so I had no other chance, but I have no other choice but to use this card. For the next card is also one of those cards that I am missing. It's the Arbok number 24 on the national Pokedex. I was not able to get the Arbok EX on 151 because it's kind of difficult to get if you're looking for a specific EX. So I think that I might try to look for it, or maybe I can get the one that is on Temporal Forces if I am not mistaken. For the next card we have this Pikachu number 25 on the national Pokedex. Pretty cute card. This is the promo card that comes on the ETB of Paldean Fates, which is an ETB that we have opened here on the channel. If you want to check that video too, it's going to be on the channel. So let's place it and let's continue with the next one, which is Raichu, a card that I like a lot from 151. I don't know, it seems like it is on space and it has like some kind of shine all over its body. I really like this artwork. So the next one that we have is Sandshrew. This is a card from Twilight Masquerade. I had a difficult time choosing between this one and the one on 151, but this one looks much cuter to me. For the next one, we have Sandlash, which is from 151. As you might be able to notice, most of the cards are from 151 just because it's easier to get all the first 151 Pokemons from that set, because that's what the set is about, so most of them are from that set. Then we have Nidoran, female Nidoran from 151. There's nothing like really interesting to say about this card, just a regular card. Along with Nidorina, this is the reverse form of the card. So let's place that into the finder over there. Next, we have Nidoqueen. This is also the reverse form. I don't know if there is a holo form of this card.